Hey guys, Sega Radar here, and we are back with some more Sonic Generations after what has been around a month, I think, actually, which is quite a lot of time. Yeah, it's because I was in France and all that, but I'm back now, and sadly we have to do the worst zone of the game, which is Crisis City. And no, I'm not just saying that because it wasn't Sonic 06, but at least it keeps faith to the original, and because it's probably the glitchiest level in the game. So hey, at least that, right? You gotta give it credit where it deserved. But anyway, I started off with Classic Sonic just because the modern version of Crisis City it's definitely the worst level of the game. And oh, I have the skateboard still on instead of the freaking what's it called, shield. I kind of I played a little bit without recording stuff, and apparently Mr. Red Ring. Well, you did that orange ring thingy that I know how to explain it, but you know what I'm talking about. So wow, yeah. I forgot what I was saying a second ago, but anyway, went back to school a couple of days ago, and yeah, started 8th grade. So far, so good. Well, not real good, but not worse than earlier years. So it's just as sucky, if that's like a nice description of my thoughts towards school, I guess. I know. It just feels good to be back doing some more videos for you guys, because the new Sonic CD part, I recorded that part like freaking before I went to France, and I was there in for 10 days. So yeah, I know new kids in my class. Well, there is one new, but he was already in the school. They just moved him to my class because I know they felt like it or something. But anyway, when I went to France, I bought myself actually 2 new games. One of them being Mario Kart 7, and the other is Super Mario 3D Land. And honestly, they're both good, but actually, Super Mario 3D Land surprised me by how good it was, and Mario Kart 7 surprised me by how it didn't stand up for my expectations, I guess, because I actually expected Mario Kart 7 to be the better of the two, because Mario 3D Land was like, yeah, new Mario game, it's gonna be fun, to kill time or whatever, but I didn't think it's gonna be something really amazing that I'm gonna be hooked to. Unlike Mario Kart, well, that's basically the opposite of what happened. I thought 3D Land was just an amazing game, probably one of the best Mario games, released recently, and just, more than probably one of the best Mario games, that's it, just one of the best Mario games ever, if you ask me. I just love how it's kind of like a classic Mario, but in 3D. I know really how to explain, well, just kind of like how the modern Sonic games are like the classic, where it's you gotta get from point A to point B, but it's in 3D, rather than having the style of do missions, collect power stars, and or shine sprites or whatever, and and rather than get it from point A to point B. Because don't get me wrong, another thing, I'm not saying 64, Sunshine, or Galaxy, all of that are bad games or whatever. But I just think that the more linear style of point A to point B, that's just the kind of just the kind of style I think that's the kind of style I think is better for platformers, really. For most game, even, if you ask me. I like it. Some people will say the exploration's fun, but that I know that's just not for me. If you want exploration, just leave it to games like Zelda and stuff, or all that, because I don't know. That's just me. I prefer point A to point B. Yeah. that's just me. You know, you don't have to agree with me. Everyone had their own opinions and whatnot, but I don't know, I just really love that game. It's just really fun. As for Mario Kart 7, I'm not saying it's a bad game. There's no such Mario Kart game that's not fun. But, actually, but it just wasn't as good as I thought it's gonna be. That's so, I mean, the trailers made it look like it's probably the most innovative game in the series, and, you know, after playing it, if anything, it feels like the game that added the least stuff into the series. You know, it has all the air or sea or, you know, all that gimmick, and it brings back the coins and, you know, all that, but no, I don't care about that, Red Ring. Thank you for not asking. Well, you can't actually talk to me. I know. I just imagine stuff, and this is the best trolling moment from Sega ever. Just wait for it. Ah, I just love that part. That's hilarious. Like, seriously, you're probably like the first time you're playing this game or level, or, you know, all that, and you just, you know, oh man, I'm finally in the end. It's gonna be so awesome. And it's like, and then Sega's like, nope, no. You gotta. I don't know. I just find that hilarious. Anyway, the tornado can actually kill you, but I never get killed by it. I know. You just. I don't know. It's supposed to suck you in if you get in it when it's close enough, but you could actually like pass through it, which is actually what I did right now. And I'm pressing the jump button. Okay. It's actually what I did there, and I don't know. But yeah. Getting back to Mario Kart, yeah, I know it had all those stuff, and I know. It feels too much like Mario Kart Wii. Honestly, just minus the bikes, which one of the most awesome things Mario Kart Wii added. Even, I don't know, the online even feels more laggy to me than Mario Kart DS, and that's really, you know, that disappointing, because having a laggier online, well, it wasn't really laggy, it was just not that good of an online. Like, it has more variety in the online, definitely. Like, you can pick all the tracks, and, you know, all the modes, like battle and regular racing and all that. But I don't know, it just, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I play it a lot, actually. You know, it's a really good game to kill time, especially if you're like bored at home, and, you know, you can just pick up and play and go online. And like community, like the community is awesome. That's one thing I'm so glad Nintendo added. Hopefully they keep it. Another thing, what's up with the whole Nintendo like network thing? They say it's gonna be like, you know, the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Live, where it's like, you know, I mean, you can like sort of sign up, and, you know, you have an account, and you don't need friend codes and all that. I don't know. It's supposedly it's like already out, and it's exactly like Nintendo Wi-Fi connection from what I see, because, you know, you don't sign up for it, you don't get like a gamer tag or nickname or whatever you want to call it. It's just like, I don't know. Speaking of friend code, they suck. Some kid in my school, yeah, I was trying to add him to my list. He actually had the 3DS, and, you know, he's a pretty close friend of mine. Like, we're not that best, like, we're not best friends or anything like that, but he's a good friend, which, you know, I see from, like, I talked to a little bit in school, and, you know, I want to play with him, but, you know, okay, and, like, you know, when we found out we both have 3DS, and we were like, cool, okay, add me. So, like, yeah, I don't remember my friend code at all, like, seriously. So we also, like, write it down and bring it the next day, but, you know, he freaking forgot to write it down, so he said he'll bring it tomorrow. I know. I don't trust him. I just don't. And another new thing, I just realized I didn't, like, bring something to drink during this recording. I'm gonna freaking drink a whole bottle of water when I finish. But anyway, yeah, I bought myself, like, a new headset for my computer, because, the old one, my old one wasn't even a headset, it was just a microphone. It's not really good for gaming, because, you know, as I'm playing, I have to like move my head aside to talk like into the microphone. But you know, when I have a headset, I just talk regularly and play the game because you know it's like on my ears, I guess. Anyway, yeah. One tip for this level: don't boost in the beginning because you're just gonna fall down. Stop here. You're like seriously, you're gonna die. You have no idea how many times I've died there just because you know I boost. Like the way the level starts, it's gonna seem like you know you have lots of space to boost, but then it's like you know you start and bam, you fall off the cliff. Ah man, and I'm dead. Yeah. Anyway. I just hate this level. There's so many better levels in this game than this freaking level. Like Rooftop Run, which we're gonna be covering in the next video. Rooftop Run Modern is one of the best levels in this game. So you can't even argue about it. You don't have it doesn't have to be your favorite. It sure isn't my favorite. Well, but you can't even argue that. But okay, everyone has opinions and all that, but yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. It's just a really good game, and pretty much everyone I know who plays this game thinks it's a good game. So, you know, even though opinions like I don't know, you can't say like ET the extraterrestrial. I can't even pronounce it like ET for Atari. Like you can't say that's a good game. I mean, you can't. It's. I don't know, guys. Sometimes, like, you know, I always say, whoa, I thought I was gonna die there. Oh, man. Like, yeah, you know, I always say when everyone has opinions and all that, but sometimes, you know, I can't even see where the person that had, like, that opinion even gets that, because, you know, overall, like say Sonic 06, I can understand why like some people would think that game is like good sorta. I know, not really. Like I know if some people know how to avoid the glitches and stuff, and you know, and the storyline, I guess storyline is an opinion, but it's pretty bad, but and I guess some people like that kind of storyline that's like about a hedgehog that like tries to be way more serious than he's supposed to be, and another hedgehog which is like whines about like how his future is ruined and all that. I don't know. I guess some people find that cool, and you know some people don't even care for storylines. So I mean, the gameplay itself, if you can like know how to avoid all the glitches and stuff, it's mediocre. So you know, at least there's that. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh god dang it! Right into the lava. So you know, I guess I can see like how people like can sorta like that game. I mean, but when it comes to games like, you know, E.T. for Atari and stuff like that, which barely even work, I don't think there's actually anyone that likes that game, but, you know, I'm just talking for the record right now. I mean, I don't know. So when it comes to games like that, I don't know how anyone could actually like that. Actually, there's always a glitch that pretty much always happens to me. If you home and attack that guy, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen to you. It's not really a glitch, but it's just poorly timed because you know you can't really avoid it. Your natural reaction would be to home and attack that guy. You know, oh wow, that was a fail for that. That was just me failing. I'm not gonna blame the game on that one. But yeah, I mean, your natural reaction is gonna be, well, I'm gonna home and attack him because I want to freaking progress with the level and like end this horrific level. Well, you know, I'm over exaggerating, but you know, this like not as good of a level as the other level in the game, and you know, And well, even if you like it, you know, the goal is to reach the end, and you know, that's what you're trying to do. So you obviously want to continue with the level, and you home and attack that guy, and then you want to home and attack the next guy, but no, you're just gonna get you're fast. Yeah, you're fast. I know what's that, but that's my way of saying face, I guess. Oh, I know. You're gonna get your face sprayed with fire, so that's not fun. And so you don't have any rings on you, you know, you're dead. Like, you're freaking dead. I mean, so I don't know, guys. This level is just but we're gonna finish it soon enough, so at least there's that. But maybe, like, you guys gonna have 3DSs? Wow, actually that just sounds wrong. Like 3DS, like I don't know. Do you guys have 3DS? Yeah. Okay. That sounds right. Okay. So do you guys have 3DS? Because I would recommend it. I like it so far. I like it more than the Vita. I think it has, like, so far better games. Like the launch, you know, it wasn't so good and all, but they have more games now and all that. So at least there's that. But yeah, I know. If you have it, you should. Oh man, I hate this level. You should. Oh yeah. For me too, I put on some skills from the skill shop off screen. I actually forgot about it too because it was like a while ago, before I flew to France, which was like, you know. So yeah, as you can see, I have a larger boost gauge, and I actually have another one. Like I can actually stop now without having to wait. Like it doesn't matter how much momentum I have. I can stop whenever I want. Like the second not a second, but just, you know, around a second after I press like back, Sonic's gonna stop moving. Like, because regularly if you don't have that skill, you know, you're gonna have to wait a few like seconds if you're going really fast, which, you know, that makes sense, you know. I mean, you know, he has a lot of momentum, he has a lot of speed, and this part, I freaking hate this part. Like, it's like, you know, the what's it called, Mach speed section from Crisis City, and it's just as annoying to avoid these stuff in here as it was in Sonic 06. They're actually a trophy, or like an achievement, or whatever you want to call that stuff, of not getting hit by the cars, and it took me a while to get that. Just because I think it's like, seriously, look how much stuff is flying at you. This is insane. No! Almost got burned there. But I didn't, because a pro. Yeah, I'm such a pro. Actually, I'm not. Well, I'm thirsty, like really thirsty. Well, it's a good thing we've ended this video, because I'm thirsty and because this level pretty much sucks. So what? Oh yeah, I done a couple of times. I forgot about that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. We'll be playing Rooftop Run. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So later.